What's up, guys? We're gonna build beats. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys Unison's free Midi pack. If you guys haven't subbed already or turned post on this on, you should do so because it does help a lot. So let's hop right into it. So Unison is actually giving away a free mini version of their chord Midi pack, which just contains like a bunch of chord progressions. So if at any point during this video you feel like you want this, the links will be in the description below or in the comment section. So all you really need to do to get this is just go click the link and then just put your name and your email in, and you should just be able to download it after that, right? Now I suggest y'all get this pack right now because actually in this video what we're gonna do is make a beat together. Now I'm not sure exactly what type of beat because I gotta hear the chords and just choose a key, but whatever we make will be yours. So you can sell it, you can use it as a background beat, you can rap on it, sing on it, whatever you want to do. All right, so if you want to participate in this, I suggest you go ahead and grab the kit right now. All right, so I'm gonna just briefly show you what's in the pack. It's a Midi pack, so it's not too much to go over. It's pretty simple, right? So they have some chord progressions and they have individual chords. Now this can be used as a learning tool as well. All right, so you can kind of drag them in and see how the chords are built, all right? But I'm sure most people just want to use the chord progressions, all right? And they just pretty much have all the keys that you need, right? So any key you want to use, major, minor, right? They have. Now, if you want more than this, you can also get the full pack, which would look something like this. I'll just kind of let you see. Right, you can see all of this stuff. It's a lot more complex. All right, and they have the progressions, right? Major progressions, minor. So this would be pretty much all you would need to make any type of beat you want. All right, so let's go ahead and get started making our beat. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So basically just listening to these, they give off a very R&B-ish vibe, at least the ones I clicked on. So I just went ahead and just added some sounds for that type of vibe and some drums. All right, so I added up FL keys so we can kind of listen. I'm just go ahead and use the F sharp minor. All right, we can use these chord progressions here, load these in. All right, and there's this one. And then we have the advanced. And these seem a little too fast. I'm gonna use the advanced just to kind of do a challenge, I guess. So we can close this and I'm gonna just kind of fit a BPM. That's too fast. Okay, I think that's decent. All right, so those are the chords we're gonna use here. All right, so let's go ahead and we can put this on our first sound. I'll show you this sound. This one is like just some ambience, like a soundscape or whatever. I'm gonna mute this. All right, so there's that sound. So let's move on to adding other sounds here. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, just kind of go through the sounds. I'm gonna try to add all of them. If some of them don't fit, I'll just probably just delete it. But this one, we have this little texture pad from Spitfire Labs. And I'm gonna turn this swing up now because I always forget to turn it on when I do the drum. So I'm gonna just throw that in now. So let's go in here. And we can just use the notes we already have. So I'm just probably just use 2. I think this is fine. And we can just follow this all the way through. Probably just adjust some of these notes. Like maybe we could put this one down and then just follow these. Okay, that sounds pretty ambient. So that should be like our background. So now we can start adding little melodies in between. All right, so now we can just try to do 2 at a time. Now I might speed up a little bit of some of the placing of the notes because of how slow the BPM is. But what I'm gonna do real quick is turn this up an octave because it's too low. All right, that sounds a lot less muddy to me. So here we have a string. Okay, so with this, easily we could just place like some of these notes here, okay? And then I don't know, let's put one here. And let's try the C sharp. Okay. And it should be in harmony as long as it kind of follows the notes that you have in the background. Okay. It's just preference at this point. Next one, we have a bell, something like a bell pad. So this one, let's choose the second note in the chord, or I think it's, yeah. I'll pull this up and then we can kind of just, so I'm gonna copy this over and we just change these notes up. Okay, I think that's good. It's ambient anyway. You can barely really hear what's going on. So let's move on to our next two. All right, so now I want to start actually adding like a melody because now it's just like kind of a big pad. So I have this little trumpet. All right, and we just kind of follow these and just try to create like something nice. Then. And then we can just copy this rhythm over and just change the notes. Let me see, probably pull this up. I guess I could just put these in myself. And I might fast forward. Well, no, I'm gonna just keep it real time. Let's do it 1/3. All comes full circle. All right, so that one was pretty long by itself. So let's just move on to, what is this? This is another. All right. I guess we could just do this one too. Let's do something like this. Okay, that's decent. So now let's move on to, I guess, the last two. All right, next up we have a electric piano. All right, so what I'm gonna do, we can do the thirds. Oh, we're already in the thirds. All right, and we can just kind of follow. And this might be way too much. just keep this pattern going pretty much. Let's see. Let's and then let's try one of these. I think it's pretty decent. So now let's add in our bass and see what it all sounds like with everything. All right, so now we have our bass and this is what I'm using. Okay, and I want to kind of do a little bit more than just a regular bass here, but we can just put these down. Pull these down. I don't want to stop here. And then what I'm gonna do is come up here and maybe just add some like flams and stuff to just kind of make it sound a little bit more interesting than just, you know. So maybe we can start, let's start with this E maybe, do a little flam. I should probably zoom in a little bit more. I'm gonna change the grid real quick back here. And we could do a little rhythm. I'm just kind of placing in notes now just to make it go a little faster. All right, I think that's pretty good. So I'm gonna offset it, so I'm gonna hold shift and scroll with my mouse to shift it a little bit so it doesn't play at the same time. All right, so that is the bass, and now we can start with our drums. All right, so the last thing we need to do is just add some drums, and this should be pretty easy, especially since we're in halftime. You can just, I'm gonna pull this up. Click 4 of these in, right click, pull them up. And then we can right click and just layer our drums. And I like to do each 4 steps for this and then copy them over and then just pull the velocity down. I'm holding Alt and dragging my wheel, if you can see that. And I'm feeling like a chop right here. Then we can maybe turn it down. And then pull it over. Just something a little different, doesn't have to be too crazy. And then cymbals. And I think I'm just let it go like this because this is so short. And then our kick. I maybe want it like this. All right, I think that's pretty smooth. So that's pretty much it for the drums. So last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn all these on and then maybe throw like a filter, like a RC20 over it, just to give it like some character to it. All right, so all I did for processing here was I just turned down some of the lows. Okay, obviously I just boosted some things depending on the instrument. Okay, nothing too crazy. I don't really use EQs like that too much. I just use the basic, and then I put this kick in mono, and I just did some stuff over here, but just leveling. But over here we have RC20, and real quick, I'm gonna just boost some of these highs. I'm gonna turn this stuff off. Take some of these lows out just at the end, and that might be too harsh. Okay, now RC20, this is just a custom preset. Now I'm gonna show you what it sounds like all the way on, and it's gonna be real crazy, but I usually just do this to all my effects and then turn them down. Right, now I like that effect, but it's too harsh, so I usually turn them down about 20%, somewhere around there. And that's going to be it for this video. I'm pretty satisfied with the end result. Again, you guys can check out Unison's free mini MIDI pack. The link will be in the description or in the comment section if you want to check it out. But that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.